The Origin of Species was written by Charles Darwin and was published in 1859. This book is beneficial for professional biologists. The book is self-explanatory. This book discusses the evolutionary relationship among the species. It also emphasizes the law of nature that how the strongest and fittest species live and carry on, while others fade away over time. According to many scientists, this book is serving as a Bible for scientists and biologists. This book has given a lot of researchers ground for further research. The book also provides evidence of the theories explained in it. It focuses on both botany and zoology. This book is considered the encyclopedia of science and is a great source of knowledge. Cosmos was written by Carl Sagan and was published in 1980. If you are a space enthusiast, then Cosmos is all you need. This book explains space and its components in great detail. It tells about the evolution of space, the habitat of human beings, the formation of galaxies, and a lot more. It summarizes most of the scientific researches and their findings of space and time. From the basic information about the planets to the details of the black hole, it explains everything perfectly. It is not simply an astronomy book. Several mathematical theories concerning space are explained in this book, such as the radius of Earth and Einstein's equation. Everybody does not have time to read this marvelous book. But don't worry because this book comes in audio form as well. You can listen to it while doing other chores. This audiobook has a listening length of 14 hours and 31 minutes. Sapiens, A Brief History of Humankind was written by Yuval Noah Harari and was published in 2011. This book explains the history of human beings. If you want to know facts about evolution through some genuine resource, then go for this book. Harari is a well-known historian and has plenty of knowledge. He explains the history of humanity with the combination of history and biology that brings authenticity to his ideas. The majority of books that explain the history of humans explain it either with respect to historical perspective or biological perspective. Harari has put the idea and facts of evolution all together and explained it with the reference of the present condition. The author has also made us attentive about what is coming next. There are a lot of myths and religious beliefs about the history of humanity, but in this book, the author balances these myths with the facts and presents very powerful ideas. This book comes in an audiobook as well and has a listening length of 15 hours and 17 minutes. The Double Helix is written by James D. Watson and was published in 1968. James Watson and Francis Crick brought a revolution in biochemistry with the discovery of DNA. The identification and discovery of this basic building block of life have brought innovation in human life and changed the entire perspective of life. This book explains that amazing discovery. The author has clearly explained the research and experience of the discovery of DNA. Since its arrival, it has been the source of guidance for all the scientists. The author has explained everything regarding his ideas and the process that lead to this amazing discovery. A Brief History of Time is written by Stephen Hawking and was published in 1988. This book has a detailed and unique perspective of the cosmos and time. The thirst for the facts about space in the author made it possible to reveal some facts about the universe. This book presents facts about space in terms of ideas and equations. This book has changed the typical point of view about space and has a great influence on readers. It helps to know about the facts in the light of laws of modern physics. The author has used very simple and easy to understand language in this book. He has used a simple approach so that even the general public can understand its concepts. The author has also talked about the progress in physics in the 20th century. This book discusses various theories regarding general relativity and quantum mechanics. You do not have to worry because the way of explanation is very effective. This book is available in audiobook form as well and has a listening length of 5 hours and 46 minutes. A Short History of Nearly Everything is written by Bill Bryson. It was published in 2003. One of the world's most beloved and best-selling writers takes an ultimate journey into the most intriguing and intractable questions that science seeks to answer. You will feel addicted to the book until you finish it. The writer has played with multiple topics and, in this way, has developed a rhythm. This book has explained everything within the combination of physical phenomena. He explains the principles of our existence. The writer has opened our vision of history and survival. The writer wrote about the livelihoods of other species and also about the effect of humans. In this book, you will also find humorous content about how different scientists discovered various things and facts. This book comes in audiobook form as well. You can read it or listen to it according to your desire. This book has a listening length of 18 hours and 13 minutes. The Universe, in a Nutshell, is written by Stephen William Hawking and was published in the year 2001. In this book, the writer has explained various laws of physics and has used graphical illustrations as well. The author has discussed a wide range of theories, including quantum mechanics, black holes, 11-dimensional supergravity, general relativity, and much more. This book is a perfect guide for professionals and will serve you to enhance your knowledge with some evidence. However, the explanation is a bit difficult, and it cannot be understood by the general public unless you are a technical person with some scientific knowledge. But for people having scientific knowledge, it is a book worth reading. The book has 224 pages and is written in the English language. What is Life? Is written by Erwin Schrödinger and was published in 1944. This book is famous for being one of the most classic books of its time. This book tells us about the various laws of molecular biology. It tells us about the genes and their role in reproduction. Furthermore, the book also explains biological facts with the reference of physics. The writer was highly concerned with the essence and existence of life in this book. The book has two parts. One is about what is life, and has 7 chapters. The other part is mind and matter and consists of 6 chapters. The author had a philosophical nature, and its effect can be seen in the book's explanation. The Principia is written by Sir Isaac Newton and is translated by Bernard Cohen, Anne Whitman, and Julia Boudens. It was published in 1687. In this book, Newton used mathematical illustrations and equations to explain the laws and principles of motion, time, and force. Newton's laws have contributed to a lot of discoveries and inventions. The book describes general laws of motion, acceleration, deceleration, and much more. It has to lead an effective path of research for scientists. Even in this era, Newton's laws are helping us with our space vehicles. In short, this book is a complete guide in case you are concerned with the laws and principles of physics. The book has 992 pages, and the language is English. The Selfish Gene is written by Richard Dawkins and was published in 1976. In this book, the author has explained how the interaction between species works. It tells us that whenever 2 organisms are genetically related, they act selflessly for each other. This is how nature works. This book will attract general readers and is suitable for all. All the selfish actions by different genetic organisms are not because of their own will. There are responsible circumstances. This book also supports the idea of the competition of survival. The author has not explained all this on a generic basis. He has provided examples for it too. This book also comes in audiobook and has a listening length of 16 hours and 12 minutes.